But check the blogs. A new investigation on Kevin Brown. Before the streamer stopped, a F.O.E member mentioned Nitra. Thank you, Chris, baby, for the subscription. Nitra. Go back to June 12th.
And just so we are clear, so the way we are doing it, the vloggers, they will come up first thing in the morning. Once the clip is over, I will drop the vloggers down so I can open up the panel for jurors. However, if nobody requests out to be a juror, I will just keep the vloggers there. Why leave the boxes empty? Makes no sense. So if you want to be a juror, by the time this clip is over, I suggest that you be in the queue. So when the panel is open, you'll be ready to be brought up, okay? Also, new emotes, take notes. So you see that? If I say, yo, this is an important part y'all need to hear, drop the emote, take notes in the chat.
That's all I got for now. It started in HB Live.
On Saturday, June 14th at 1:16 p.m., Auntie Nitra texted me and said, "Hey, we're trying to check on you." I responded back right away and said, "Hey, I'm washing me and my son. I'll call you right back." My phone was on top of the toilet because I knew I had just charged my phone and changed my number, and Auntie was the only one with my number at the time. So I kept it near just in case she would call or text. I called her back after I got out the shower. She told me that Kevin Brown wanted to bring me some food, pots, and silverware. While staying at the hotel, everyone just pitched in to get for me and my babies for a week. I was so fucking thankful. Still is. So I called Kevin Brown. He said the same. He got some tenders, bacon, ketchup, and shit from his church. So I met with Kevin Brown 2 days later. I drove 1 hour and 30 minutes outside of where I was. Backstory: Miss Nitra and F.O.E helped me and my babies get into a hotel out of a domestic situation, right? Okay, back to the story. Where am I? Okay, so I drove 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Right there, because we need every detail, because when he tells the story, we need to compare the story. So what she said was that she reached out to Nitra. Nitra said they had gathered some things together for her. And then she reached out to Kevin Brown. He said he had some food and some other stuff from church. He'd drive down. She also drove an hour and something. So they met in the middle somewhere. If I'm not mistaken, because if she drove an hour or something from where she was, and he drove 2 hours or something from where she was, they had like a meeting place for the exchange.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And this is parts that I didn't catch last night, so that's why. I hope that's right, ShayBella. I just want to make sure that your story is correct.
When I saw Kevin, I was like, wow, he is super tall. He filled up my tank. It was halfway full already, but he filled it up even more. I was so thankful for the extra gas. Hell, I'm thankful for everything I received, knowing the situation. He wasn't just trying to help anymore. He was trying to get close. He walked me and my babies inside the store immediately because...
To answer the question, yes, ShayBella wrote down what happened so she wouldn't miss any details or forget any details. She did not want to be overstimulated. Also, if y'all want to support Trina by simply sending something to her Cash App for her birthday as well, you may do so. If you have questions for me that you want for me to answer and I might not catch it in the audience, my Cash App is in my bio. Go ahead and send something to the CA. Typically it's $5 for the message to be read out loud. Okay?
He had a daughter, but he walked off with my daughter to go get her something to eat. Of course, with my say-so. I'm a very beautiful woman, I know that. He could not stop looking at me. I gave him a hug and said, "Thank you so much." He really liked my hug because he said he Seems he really needed those tugs, so I hugged him again since he said his relationship is trash and he wants to leave her and he's not happy because they long distance. So I gave him another one. I feel what I feel and that's amazing. It's like he was looking for my weakness in that moment and couldn't find it. So he said, I will call you back. One night we stayed up late and I decided to see where his head was at. I started asking him deep questions because I love deep conversations. I'm a free-minded thinker. One of the questions was, what was the most spontaneous thing you've ever done? He couldn't answer it because he hadn't. That alone let me know he's calculated. He told me he thought I was going to be ugly and ran down because of my situation. He said I caught him off guard with my beauty. He paid for 2 of those, I believe, not sure. Really don't know how much funds everybody sent me, but he ended up putting the 5 days on there. At least I thought. He didn't put it on there when he was supposed to have. He waited. But he didn't tell me, so I went to get ice and was locked out of my room. And the lady at the office said that I have a balance and that I couldn't get a key. So imagine how I'm freaking out by now. Me and my kids is outside, can't get in. So I sends a long, first I called him, he didn't answer. And I sends a long text to Kevin Brown expressing my feelings like, you should send me the money now so I can go pay it myself, type shit. And instead he called me and said, I already paid it. I said, okay, thank God. He talked to the lady that had said I had.
Thank you, Poetic. And just so y'all are aware, Poetic RN, she does have lives on Saturday morning at 8 a.m. It's either 8 or 9, but she does health lives, things that you need to understand as far as yourself. 9 o'clock. Thank you for the correction. But yeah, if y'all haven't, definitely follow Poetic RN. She's going to give you great health tips, things that you will need, especially if you do not know them. If you have any questions, she will gladly assist you with those. So thank you, Poetic RN.
That's what all that speeding through here. Might have got pulled over, y'all. Shit. They out here early, ain't it? Them bitches ain't playing.
Yeah.
Let me not be speeding, child. That's why I'm going 25. But that, go ahead, Bell.
All right.
I apologized to Kevin and he said, it's okay. I know that was frustrating. He loved that control in that moment. He could have told me he paid and said he told the lady not to tell me it's paid. Crazy work, right? He knew that was going to have me the way it did. Anyway, next day, back on the phone, I asked, are you going on the cruise? He said no. Then he said, what?
To answer the question, to mute an audience member, it is going to be $5. Yeah, it's going to be $5 to mute an audience member, but it's only going to be for about 30 minutes, respectfully. Maybe they might come back and act like they got some sense, but yeah, you can mute the audience if they doing too much down there.
Yeah, I'm going to go. Peach invited me. Peach wants me to go, so I'm going to go for him. I was like, okay, cool.
Oh,
Suspect slightly.
Best of love. Thank you.
Never seen him speak on a panel before. I don't know, that was odd. But anywho, I started cramping and my back started hurting. I knew my cycle was coming soon. He said, I'm going to wait a week to talk to you again. I said, huh? Because of my period? And he said, yeah. I said, no, you good. Ever since that day, he slowed down talking to me. So we back on the phone again. He says, if you're nice to me, I will get you 7 more days, which can be understood as flirtation or implied intimacy. But that was a manipulation offer for more hotel days. I plan to send more pictures. Yes, more pictures. Because before that, I sent 2 pictures because he kept asking for them. He asked me to download a video app. I never did because I'm like, no, you're doing too much. He went goes right before the cruise. I text and asked, Was he going to get us 7 more days? He said, unfortunately, no.
Hey, Sunshine.
So I stopped texting him. After the cruise, he came back with more manipulation. He texted and said, I'm not sure why you're not replying to me. I'm like, huh? So right away I saw it. I was like, okay, so he trying again with the manipulation. So I played along. I said, okay, well, send me a screenshot so I can see what I'm supposed to be responding to. I'm holding myself accountable. I am not a victim. I am simply bringing awareness to his behavior. So when the other people that misuse help in the same situation I was in, he should not be the person that meets them to go take no food. He is not the person for that job.
Don't trip on that. But I'm gonna clear up this because yes, my woman is upset and mad a little bit because it was implied that I didn't like my
Now y'all hear Kevin speaking.
relationship or wasn't happy in my relationship or some shit like that. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be with her. Plain and simple. Okay?
But didn't
So,
just said that he didn't want to be with the girl.
I just seen something from Miss Yolo. I know, and even Miss Sanford. When Miss Sanford was in the hospital, she called, reached out. I think I reached out to her, talked to her. It's many, even the women in the F.O.E. Not one of them, none of them can say I came across them inappropriately or said anything inappropriate to
I
anyone
thought
of them.
T-Boss knew because she came over here on the platform and we started doing stuff out in the opening. So I
But she
wasn't.
said she don't remember it in a sense, but that ain't no big deal. I mean, because it wasn't like it was something to be.
We did it on the platform, so I never would keep anything from T-Boss.
And I think T-Bass said the woman said I met with her afterwards or some shit like that. I have never. I want to say, I've never seen that young lady another day after that.
No, she didn't.
Not one time.
Nitra, you said you ain't had no hug. Cam said he hugged them right here. It was warm. Better than the
Apology part, she said that I didn't accept the apology. And then when HB said,
breathing her. She said something about an apology. The black
yeah, that's what I'm saying. At the beginning, at the top, before she sent that message about the apology, he tried to apologize for giving her that hug because she felt uncomfortable. And in that message that's at the top, she said, I don't accept an apology. I meant what I said. Screenshot him real quick.
You guys, this is what she showed last night.
Wait. Stop hugging you. Sorry, not sorry. I guess she was saying she couldn't stop hugging him. She's sorry, but not sorry. Just know I see you, Kevin. He said it was extremely warm and surprisingly nice. So for that, I apologize.
Posted and mad where this is a retaliation. That's my only thing. That's the only energy I'm feeling. She said she empath.
This is an example of me being a dark empath.
I go by energy and I feel a lot of shit. It's not giving me you actually gave a fuck about it. You didn't come forward when he made you feel uncomfortable. You waited till the right moment. You waited for the right platform. You looked over here, looked over there, tried to act like you went to Nitra's first. Didn't. She read the messages. It was you gave her 30 seconds. Went to HP, the biggest op of Nitra, which is on my side of things. I'm just looking at the energy behind it, girl. I see through what you was trying to do. You got mad because he didn't keep hitting you up. He wasn't giving you the attention that you acting like he wanted from you. And now you're on live exposing your journal. That's it. That's all.
Now, Bray, you want this?
So we kind of borderline, y'all welcome to in. We are kind of borderline because in one aspect, we can believe that she is a victim at one point. But we also can believe that maybe what she is choosing to do at this point is create a victim. So we are borderline. Go ahead, drop one.
Hi, everybody. I wanted to say that there is something real when
Queen, I hate to interrupt you. I hate to say that real quick. I'm gonna get back down. Girl, you want to make an enemy of me and you want to. You said breathe, baby. It's okay. Honey, that's what you should have did last night. You was the one that was fucking out of breath like you ran a motherfucking marathon and was up there.
Stay right there. Let me check my CA real quick. Jesus. Okay. So I am gonna, let me see. Only because, again, it is Trina's birthday. We will not be here to assist with celebrating her, so I am going to send that back.
So they paid to drop me and I ain't even saying nothing. I'm
Not
trying to be respectful of the clip.
No, you're good. Not today. We're not going to be here this week to assist with Trina's birthday tomorrow. So no, we're going to allow Trina to be celebrated today. So allow Trina to be celebrated. That's why she's still up here. Okay.
Nothing though. Damn. What the hell be wrong with y'all?
I also got a Cash App. It said, can you make a group thinkers emote? Absolutely. I will definitely make sure that is a thing by next Sunday. Group thinkers. If y'all have other emotes y'all would like to see in the audience, definitely let me know. But yeah, if you are celebrating your birthday, you are a regular here in the county. She is a regular here every Sunday. So if you're a regular, you just so happen to be celebrating your birthday, you want to stay in the panel, no, I will allow you to stay. I will not accept the drop for the day. All right. So yeah, if y'all want to send her gifts just to acknowledge that it is her birthday, she does support Accountability Court every Sunday. She's here. So that's my way of saying thank you. Let's keep listening.
Bella, I appreciate it. Yeah, let's just keep listening.
Don't tell me to do something that
Absolutely.
You breathe. Baby, I talk in one fucking breath and run out of breath every time. Not reading from a motherfucking journal. So don't tell me to breathe, you breathe. Now, you want to hear me, baby? I can do it. We can fricka if you really want that.
Okay, so this is after the meetup, later that night.
You in the green or the gray? I'm sure you're exhausted. We can talk tomorrow. No rush. Enjoy them. Good night. Allow one of those mini moment dreams to be about me.
Just because he had just called me, and I said, because I haven't called you back yet, he said, call you real quick.
Can I call you real quick?
Yeah, and that's it. That's it. Everything else is just us talking about fuckery, but those are the main texts that y'all need to see to prove my case about us even talking after the meetup. This is the immediate message after the picture, right? He said, I can't. Okay, and on this phone, I screenshotted the other messages. He said, can I call you really quick? Right here.
Okay, so after can you scroll down?
That's just me asking him before he went missing about the 7 days. That just backs up my story when I asked him.
I believe you can't
It's not that we don't believe what you said. I think what's not believable is, the allegations. Like, I can understand you coming forward telling your story, but you coming forward with allegations without showing the proof. It's like breadcrumbing.
And so you came in the comments, you said that you wanted to talk to me. I said, you can contact me after the live, right? And so towards the end of my live, you said you really needed to talk to me tonight. I went ahead and I talked to you on the phone or whatever. You told me what it was about. I said, could it wait until the morning? Because I do messy stuff and been trying to get on Nitra's panel all day. You have been trying to get it across to Nitra. And you told me that the reason it had to happen last night is because Nitra's probably going to put Kevin on game. Now, I didn't understand how Nitra would have been able to put Kevin on game when later on I found out that Nitra had no idea what you were talking about. You never explained what happened. He didn't have any knowledge of what had taken place. She just knew that you wanted to talk to her and you wanted a spot on the panel and you wanted the panel to yourself. Yesterday, Nitra did not have Yesterday, Nitra didn't have the capacity to do so because she had the Dex trial thing, right? Even with me and I told you with Kevin. So anything that you came out and did, I was going to have very little opinion about it. I had very little opinion, and I did advise you last night. And 4K said, "Hey, if you're going to come out with this, you might want to go ahead and present receipts now. It's only going to matter now." And she's like, "I'm gonna do it when I get ready. I'm gonna do it when I get ready. Whatever." Okay, so maybe if he denies things, maybe that's how she's going to do it. And so you went from there. Today in Manny's live, I didn't like the things I was hearing. I feel like the only person made much sense to me with what we know so far is Susu. And then I had to talk to you, right? Because I had to take into consideration, HB, you also ain't seen no receipts. You also don't have any proof to even have an opinion, to even form one. And that's why I didn't form one last night, because I did not have a receipt. So today I asked you on the phone, I said, hey, do you have any proof that after you sent these provocative pictures, is what you kind of put it as last night, that there was any more communication? You said that he said, you said that his response to your pictures was, I can't, you too fine. I asked you if you had receipts of that. You said yes. The receipt you just showed me was him saying, I can't. Now, him saying I can't, and then him not having any more communication with you, or just kind of like going astray after that, could be an indication that he didn't like where it was going. The stuff that I think that everybody's harping on today is the statements you made last night that we had not got proof of. And I had to stop myself from feeling a type of way when I was listening to Manny's live, because at the end of the day, I had also not seen any receipts. And the receipts you showed me today are not receipts. And the ones that they're asking for, I believe you cannot present those, babe, because you don't have them. They don't really exist. And it's plenty of ways to show that you had a conversation with somebody after the fact. You just go to your phone records and you download the PDF, and it'll show you the hours and the time and the date. And it couldn't be that far back, because you said it was before the cruise. I don't think you're a terrible person. I don't think Kev is either. I just think it's just one of them messy type things,
Just one of them messy type things. Period.
Yeah, just one of them messy type things. I think that's just what it is.
Yeah.
So Wednesday.
That's you calling him.
That's it.
That's you calling him 3 times.
So that's for 3 days. So you said y'all talked for how many weeks?
We talked for like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks.
So what they call?
That's the only call now.
So that's the only
call now. Those are the 20-something calls right there. That's the 3.
Right, within those 3 days.
Yes.
So you saying after those 3 days y'all continue to communicate?
Now, the people you are listening to now allegedly are ShayBella friends. This was the ASMR side that I was telling y'all about. So shout out to House and the people that was in the panel. They are ASMR. They're having a conversation with ShayBella to try to get an understanding as to what the heck happened with their friend.
Yes. Well, let me, y'all calculate on y'all own between those 3 days and between the timing on the text message. Y'all calculate that time date, okay? Because I didn't. All I know is I've been at the hotel for a week and a half in the beginning, because they got 7 days and then they got 5 days. So that time right there was when it all happened. So y'all calculate that shit.
Y'all had to communicate about the hotel.
Damn.
But what you're saying is that y'all talked for weeks on
I did, Felicia.
You saying y'all talked for weeks on out. Those 3 days is basically justifiable. He was supposed to talk to you then, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we missing about 50 to 150 piece.
They said she admitted the texts were fake.
Hey, we just got on the road. We 1 hour 25 minutes to get to you. See you soon. Okay, be careful. It's pouring down on my end. That's Sunday, June 15th. When was the call? With the food, right? Okay, so when we started about to meet, this is when this happened.
We're back over. Okay,
we just got on the road. That's me. Hey, we just got on the road. We have 1 hour, 25 minutes to get to you. See you soon. Okay, be careful. It's pouring down on my end.
Black is him?
I said, okay.
Black is him?
No, that's him. Okay,
Black is him.
Black is him?
And green, yes, she is the blue.
I'm this.
Okay.
58, y'all, milk. 58 minutes to Bowling Green. Okay, I'm about 20 to 25. You good? Wait, we need to stick to the dates. Is that still the same date? Okay, it is. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm about 20 to 25. You good? Yes, it's not raining. It's not raining. Enjoying this drive. I've never been past Columbia, South Carolina. The view is amazing. Thank you for telling me to meet you. Not tell as well, Bucky's location, that's where we met. I said, words matter, you are correct. And then he said the location, I said, okay.
Hold on, wait, you say, okay, my baby was going to be super excited.
I'm going to read it.
Gotcha. We got it. Keep
My babies are going to be super excited. They love that story. Good, 25 minutes. Gotcha. Okay, this is after. Now we're on this.
Why you ain't tell me? Hold up.
Oh, wait, I can't see. Wait.
Why you ain't tell me something?
All right.
Just go through, Bella. You're doing good.
Damn, why you didn't tell me to get 2? You're going to make me have to drive back just for brisket.
So she's showing them the messages just so y'all know.
So then, now that you know it's good, that's our excuse to meet again. I did not deny any of this. I liked him too. Let's make that clear. I took accountability. Alright? Alright, he said, fuck. Only one day. And I said, can't eat too much of it. Ugh, so not healthy, but so good. LOL. You're not married, but are you single? And it wasn't the brisket, but the warm hug. But I understand. And as of now, I am not. Very rough, but I am not. This is what he said in person right here, but he said all of what I've been saying, okay? He said his relationship.
Okay, we still
Okay, so, and that doesn't have anything to do with that doesn't have anything.
Sorry, not sorry. Just know I.
That we talking over her when
Well, she's
We can read, Susan.
I know. It's really juicy.
I'm not going
really
back.
juicy, but she been being pestered for these messages. So we gonna
Listen, that's what it is. All right, let's.
This is sorry, not sorry. That's what we at.
All right here.
No, past that.
Past that, you just said the hug. The hug is
No, it's a sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
We say, I see, are you married?
Right there.
right here.
No, sorry,
Right
not
here.
sorry.
You're not married. Listen, girl. Listen. You're not married, but are you single? And it wasn't the brisket, but the warm hug. But I understand. And as of now, I am not. Very rough, but I am not. And that doesn't have anything to do with getting you in a better space, okay? I'm going to keep it respectful. Okay. Nice to know, but I couldn't stop hugging you. Sorry, not sorry. Just know I see you, Kevin. It was extremely warm and surprisingly nice. So for that, I apologize. Nope, I don't accept that apology. LOL, because I meant it. Why are you not accepting my apology? It's simple. I meant that hug, no need to apology. Well, I'm still smiling. It felt as if I've been knowing you for a long time. I handicap room tomorrow because it's more space. I went to price it. It was like $100 more, and I was like, never mind. So I told him, never mind. All right, first picture, because I haven't called you back. Second, he said, I can't. And he called me right away and was like, damn, why do, you know what I'm saying? So he said, next, is that next day, y'all?
And you said, so the 17th is when you said that's when he made you feel away. Is that what I just heard? Or am I?
2 days had passed, so the first one was the 17th. Then I don't know when these pictures were sent, but then it jumps to the 19th.
Right, I'm saying before 17. Right here.
Yeah, 17, and then the 19th.
That's when you said is when you start feeling away?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was the 17th. Okay.
Okay, so because I haven't called you back yet, he said I can't, and then he called me. Hey, did you pay the room yet? Because I remember he was confused. So I called him, didn't answer, and then I sent this long ass text right here. And when after she had talked to the lady about the hotel, this is what I said after that. I said, that was a different lady. She didn't know I got the key now. Okay, and I said, good night, Kevin. I'm up boiling eggs. Rising, Kevin. Today is a great day. I know it. Have a blessed day, babe.
Hold on 1 second, Shay. So that boiling eggs go back up. That was just in one day. That was the only message in that day, or was?
Yeah, because we was.
Yeah, because it was the 19th, then the 20th.
Wait, let me see.
Right
No, the 19th right there. But we was on the phone earlier.
I got you. That's how.
We was on the phone earlier that day, and he said he had to do something, so we got the phone, and then I just texted and said, good night, Kevin, I'm up.
That's fine, I got that. I'm just looking at that too. Right there.
So Monday, can I call you real quick? Was that the 19th? So that was the 20th. Okay. Can I call you real quick? 23rd. This is right here. This is when I said that we didn't go to the hotel. So hey, you. I hope all is well. Did you decide for another 7 days for us?
Okay, I seen this call.
Just wondering because I want to move across the street to Mainstay. They are bigger and have breakfast in the mornings. I've been doing DoorDash, but it's been slow. But I am out here making moves, trying to figure things. Please give me more time. I am looking for
Thank you
some
for the sub.
at-home remote jobs too. I have a laptop, so that's the goal too. Just letting you know I am out here trying, so I can stay paying for myself. Another picture.
So from the 20th to the 23rd, did y'all not talk? Or was that through phone call?
I don't know. I have to look and see. Okay, and that he is rough and he want to leave her type shit. That's all he said. He never said she's an F.O.E. Okay, so I said okay, right? So this is when he came back.
Go back up 1 second. Just right up above. Yeah, go back up. He said.
This is when he came back up around. When he responded.
Later, I'm still at work. Okay, you said that was you driving, so you never responded.
Yeah, my car sends a text automatically.
So you never responded back until July?
Huh?
So I said, so you never.
This okay right here is the same day. It's just at the bottom because my car sent this text. This is when it's
right. That was June 23rd though.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you didn't.
That's when he went missing.
Thank you for the haters
went
supporting the
missing
vlogs.
after
Thank
this.
you.
Okay.
Oh, that is
I
nice.
said okay. I just stopped texting him.
Thank you.
So that's when the cruise was.
Yeah, that's when the cruise was. I'm assuming his girlfriend was in town, but I didn't know none of that right until now. But okay, so he responded. Well, he didn't respond. He texted out of nowhere July 2nd and was like, this when he tried to act like he called or texted me, right? He was like, well, you're doing well and the kids are good.
All right, the clip was long, but we finally got through it again. Shout out the Jaw Dropper. She pretty much took the clips from each live to where it started, how it ended. So thank you, Jaw Dropper, for that. Vloggers, I am going to open up the panel for the jurors to come up to discuss the case. If no jurors is coming up, I am definitely going to have y'all request right back up. So I will bring y'all back.